A judge is apologizing profusely today to Oscar-winning actress Charlize Theron. He admits that he betrayed her by leaking confidential information about her adopted son online. Making matters worse, his posts are also being labeled racist and sexist.
A once respected judge is admitting today that he leaked confidential information about Charlize Theron's adoption of her baby boy Jackson. The Oscar winner, who is currently dating Sean Penn, adopted her now 2-year-old boy in 2012. But the news was leaked to the world 2 months before the star made the official announcement. Now we're learning that the leaker was, of all people, a circuit court judge from Arkansas. Michael Maggio is admitting that it was he who first posted the news about Charlize's adoption on a website for Louisiana State University football fans. The headline, Charlize Theron adopt a baby today? I have a friend who is the judge that did her adoption today, Maggio wrote. He said she came dressed with long brown wig trying to camouflage her appearance. On the message board, he was asked, did she get herself a black baby? The judge replied, yep.
It's so shocking, it's mind-boggling.
Leslie Crocker Snyder is a former Manhattan Supreme Court judge.
No judge is supposed to reveal confidential information. Everything about adoptions and most things involving children is absolutely confidential.
Maggio wrote under the pen name Go Judge. And in the past, he confirmed he also posted many racist, sexist, and homophobic rants.
If you can think of a way to offend somebody, he pretty much did it. It was just this sort of disgusting, piggish behavior.
Lawyer Matt Campbell, who writes a political blog in Arkansas called Blue Hog Report, was the first to reveal that Go Judge was really Judge Maggio.
You couldn't trust him to be a judge at this point, even if you wanted him to be a judge. His career as a judge in the state is over.
Maggio, a father of 5, released a statement saying, I apologize deeply for my lapse in personal judgment, and for that, I have no excuse.
Conway Judge Mike Maggio agreed to sanctions on Wednesday that will prevent him from ever serving as a judge again. Settlement with the Arkansas Judicial Discipline Commission allows Maggio to continue to receive his $140,000 a year salary through the end of this year, although he will hear no more cases. He'll be barred from ever serving as a judge again. Maggio was accused of breaching confidentiality in a child adoption case, making improper comments as an acting judge, and trying to cover up evidence in the investigation of his actions. Here's a big takeaway from the 21-page Judicial Discipline Commission ruling. Quote, the volume of your comments result in much more than a problem of taste, decorum, or personal opinion. It adds up to someone who demonstrates that he is unfit for the bench.
The attorney for the family filed a lawsuit today naming 3 defendants, including Maggio. They outlined the previous wrongful death suit and the decisions made by Maggio that corresponded with political donations by the defendant in that case, who's also a defendant now in this case. And the family says they want the money that they're owed.
Former Circuit Judge Mike Maggio of Conway can't get away from the headlines centered around a wrongful death case he made a ruling on in 2013. A lawsuit filed Monday in Faulkner County filed by the attorney for the family of Martha Bull, who died in a Greenbrier nursing home, claims Maggio received campaign contributions that influenced his decision in the case.
Of us, it didn't seem right, but, you know, we're just a family that tries to take care of ourselves.
We spoke to the family earlier this year when they first learned of the claims. Their lawsuit Monday names Maggio, Mike Morton, the defendant and owner of the nursing home in the previous case, along with Gilbert Baker, who allegedly acted as an agent for Maggio. After the 2013 trial, a jury had awarded Bull's estate $5.2 million. But Morton appealed the amount, and Maggio later lowered it to $1 million. The lawsuit points out that Morton, on the day of that ruling, donated $21,000 to different political action committees, all believed to be funneled to Maggio's campaign for appellate judge. The family claims Morton intended to reduce the jury verdict and have asked for punitive damages as a result of judicial corruption and having been denied their constitutional.
Now, Maggio's attorney says her client has not been served the lawsuit and had no comment on anything the lawsuit claimed. Our calls to the other defendants have not been returned.
Maggio of Conway pleading guilty today in federal court. That's where we find KRK4's David Goins this evening with more on how an elderly woman's death started this chain of events that led to today. David.
Well, Bob, Mike Maggio stood before one of his former colleagues, in this case a federal judge, and admitted that, in fact, he accepted a bribe for a case going on in his court. A jury awarded the family of Martha Bull $5 million back in the summer of 2013. Maggio revised those damages downward to $1 million a few weeks later. $1 million a few weeks that his campaign cashed thousands of dollars in checks from the owner of the nursing home. Maggio denied any wrongdoing at the time, despite what appeared to be a blatant and clearly illegal quid pro quo. He abandoned his appeals judge shortly after in the process and was stripped of hearing any cases in Faulkner County even later. Now, today he admitted he accepted a bribe before that judge, and he also admitted he deleted text messages on his cell phone between himself and nursing home magnate Michael Morton out of Fort Smith that implicated this exchange of cash. He faces a 10-year prison sentence and a $250,000 fine. He'll be sentenced at a later